YouTubers. I thought I would make a video on the controversial post made by the celebrity slash musician Lana Del Ray regarding a few celebrities in the industry. So y'all hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, leave a comment in the section down below, and I will proceed with the video. Questions for the culture. Now that Doja Cat, Ariana, Camila, Cardi B, Kalani, and Nicki Minaj and Beyonce have had number ones with songs about being sexy, wearing no clothes, fucking, cheating, etc., can I please go back to singing about being embodied, feeling beautiful, by being in love, even if the relationship is not perfect, or dancing for money, or whatever I want without being crucified or saying that I'm glamorizing abuse? I'm fed up with the female writers and ALT singers saying that I glamorize abuse when in reality I'm a glamorous person singing about the realities of what we are all now seeing are very prevalent emotionally abusive relationships all over the world with all of the topics women are finally allowed to explore. I just want to say over the last 10 years I think it's pathetic that my minor lyrical exploration detailing my sometimes submissive or passive roles in my relationship has often made people say I am set women back hundreds of years. Let this be clear, I am not a feminist, but there has to be a place in feminism for me for who look and act like me, the kind of woman who says no but men hear yes, the kind of woman who are slated mercilessly for being their authentic, delicate selves, the kind of women who get their own stories and voices taken away from them by stronger women or by men who hate women. I've been honest and optimistic about the challenging relationship I had. Newsflash, that's just how it is for many women, and that was sadly my experience up until the point that those records were made. So I just want to say it's been a long 10 years of bullshit review up until recently. I've learned a lot from them, but I've also feel it really paved the way for other women to stop putting on a happy face and just be able to say whatever the hell they wanted in their music, unlike my experience where if I ever even expressed a note of sadness in my first two records, I was deemed literally hysterical and thought it was literally the 1920s. Anyways, none of this means anything to do about much, but okay. Okay, so if you need to read that comment, go ahead and pause the video and come back to the part where I'm about to start. Okay, so after I was reading that, it gave me the vibe or the impression that she's coming from a bitter or despite or jealous or envious, but her content in her music is not that much different from the artists that she named from the Kalani, the Beyonce, Ariana Grande. You know, it's very similar. It's not much different. It's just that she's more on the gloomy, the depressed, the the sad side of the music industry, and that's typically what her comment is. So I want to say that if she wants to make a hit about embodying, being inspirational, influential, then she needs to work really hard in the booth, and constantly come together with maybe get some writers. There's nothing wrong with getting some help to help you produce a good track that will align with all of the things you want to achieve. So I don't think that she means any harm by making this statement, but I do think she's kind of like, bitch, wait a minute. I've been making music, and y'all want to say I'm depressed, I'm this, I'm sad. That's where she's coming from. She's like, all these women is talking about hypergamous lifestyles, men giving them diamonds and giving them Chanel. And I've listened to a lot of Lana Del Ray's songs. She gives me Amy Winehouse vibes all day, and I can listen to Amy Winehouse, and rest in peace, Amy Winehouse. But I just I just don't see. I can't see her making a record that will make people empowered, while also coming from Lana Del Ray and being a hit on the charts that is very popular. Her music isn't that popular among the youth. You know, I believe my cousin Matthew was like playing a song from Lana Del Ray, and I was like, ooh, I love Lana Del Ray. And so I can listen to her music, but most of her songs that I've first started listening to, they were just when I first started, I was like, wait a second, what is she talking about? Oh, wait. And you have to kind of listen to it a couple times to understand the meanings. But yeah, it's still art, so don't knock her. And Beyonce has said stuff about Becky with the good hair, men cheating on her. So she's more the realistic side of music. She's more like, oh, he cheated on me. I'm crying. I feel like I'm about to die. We were born to die. So, Florida kilos and blue jeans. So, I just, I can't see her making a record that is going to be a hit like a Beyonce while also hitting all the lines and achievements that she want to do. It has to be empowering, it has to be influential, it has to be feminist, even though I don't identify as a feminist. So, yeah, um, I like Lana Del Rey. I don't think she's problematic. She certainly ain't no Azalea Banks, and they even had a feud going on at one point where she made where she had made a comment about Donald Trump. And Azalea Banks is like, well, who do you think you are to make a comment about a black man? And it's like, what? Like a white, like just because she's white means that she can't make a comment about the black community, or I as a white person, I think there's certain topics and things that are off limits to white people to talk about, or to feel like they're able to talk about, like unless they're trying to improve the issues, like police brutality or stuff that's affecting the black community, if you know what I mean. I don't think that and that comment wasn't like, she was coming with the black community. She was like, she was saying something about Donald Trump. So it it was something to uplift the black community. So I don't see her as a threat. And I remember at one time she was dating ASAP Rocky, I believe, and they even put out a track together. And there's a track where she was like making a little rap burst, and I was so here for it. But yeah, if she wants to, she needs to start experimenting with different sounds, different styles, maybe add a rap verse in it. There's nothing wrong with doing switching it up. I want to hear. I mean, what if Lana Del Rey started rapping? I mean, that would be pretty interesting. She might knock Iggy Azalea off the map. Where is Iggy Azalea, anyways? But yeah, I don't think she meant it that bad. But yeah, I just had to make this video. So I mean, it's kind of interesting reading that, that comment, that word vomit. So yeah, I will see you on the next video. Something's really bugging me, so I probably need to go to sleep. So I will see you on the next video. Bye.